Overlap.
Sull'interno rispetto a Nagatomo, l'interno sinistro.
Yeah! Offside! Fuori gioco, no! Oh my god! Oh my Cutrone! Jesus! Oh my god! What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Italian Football TV. I'm finally seeing the smile on Michael's face again. It's been a while because Milan, as we know, have not been the best. Mike, you guys won the derby.
Stop saying we guys. Guys, I'm a general fan, but let's talk about this game. It was a fun game. It was a fun game to see. It was nice to see Milan actually win. Actually, hopefully this could be some kind of turning point for them. It was only 1-0. It's not like they dominated everything, but they did get the job done and they did progress against Inter, their rivals.
To me, I think Milan really, like, we heard what Gattuso said yesterday, and he said that this is a World Cup final, and I think that Milan wanted this game a lot more than Inter did, and I didn't think Inter performed really well. And Milan, on the other hand, probably the best game I've seen from Milan all season. They had hunger, they had fight, and
some tactics, right?
They actually had some tactics.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Like, I wasn't expecting that, and we said that Gattuso, the grinta showed 100%. But the tactics were not showing as much. And I think tonight he got the best of both worlds. Best Milan we saw, definitely the best defense. Attack was not too bad. Not like they killed Inter, but what Milan fans were expecting. Like, you weren't expecting that much.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
I don't know if it was a better Milan or just a worse Inter side, because Inter really hasn't been playing up to par. Their past 3 games they've lost. So, like, you can say Inter in a slump right now.
Sassuolo, and now Milan. Ever since that draw to Juventus, they've really gone
I don't know what's going on. Spalletti doesn't look the same. The team's not looking the same. There's not a lot of hunger from them. They didn't have many chances either.
Yeah, they definitely didn't have chances. Perisic is on such poor form. Icardi, when he doesn't get the service that he needs, he's not a striker that can grab the ball in the midfield and dribble it up and score. Candreva was not good. Skriniar, I thought, was really good. I know he got some criticism.
He was very
solid.
He was very aggressive.
Yeah,
he
for a 22-year-old, he's such a leader. The midfield is still a problem to me for Inter. It's still lacking, but I think the important thing for Inter is you need to respect that, okay, a month like December happens, you got to rebuild, and I think that's going to be the real storyline is, can Inter bounce back to where they're from and be strong enough, because you're going to go through these moments in the season. We said Inter were almost overperforming from what they were doing. That's my perspective on Inter. They did not want this game as much. Spalletti, I'm not sure if he really cares about them getting kicked out of the Coppa Italia, because I know he doesn't have a deep team. Maybe he cares more about, listen, nobody's going to care about winning the Coppa Italia if he does get a Champions League spot. And to win the Coppa Italia is very hard. So to go further in the competition where Milan's now going to have to play Lazio, I don't think Spalletti's going to care that much.
Maybe he's not that mad because he's not in Europe now and he's not in Coppa Italia. Now he can just focus on the Scudetto. Maybe it's not the worst thing.
Team. And if they add a guy like Pastore, who they're talking about in the summer, in the winter, things could get very interesting for them in the league. But Milan, we got to talk about Milan because they deserve this respect. Cutrone scores in late into the game, extra time. This game went to extra time. The 19-year-old kid. What a way to score. After the match, he was emotional. Said that it doesn't even feel real, like what I did to score to a San Siro in a derby like this. He says, yesterday I was playing for the Primavera. Today I'm scoring in the derby. Incredible emotions from a guy who really does. I'm a little bit critical of him because I'm not the most impressed, but you also got to think that how much Milan has spent on players. They were looking for their striker, and their striker was always in their Primavera, who was coached by Gattuso. I think it's pretty ironic, and he sacrificed a lot. He fights. He puts a lot for this jersey. He says his dream is to stay for Milan. So I think this is a huge hope for Milan.
Big question here. A lot of people don't like Kalinic. She didn't really show up that much.
He fought tonight. He fought hard tonight.
Should Cutrone be the starter for Milan? Yes. Does he give enough to start for Milan?
I think so. And I think that the key in this game and the key in every game, because if we don't just analyze, like, it's easy to get caught up in 1-0 when Milan win this match. But before that, the only guy who really performs is Suso. Consistently.
That pass, that assist.
There is no more consistent player on AC Milan than Suso. Giacomo Bonaventura, he's another one. The rest of them are not as consistent as them. And Suso created the entire night. He hit the post. He gave that ball to Cutrone, which was incredible. And Suso is the key. They need to keep using him, utilizing him, and allowing him to do his best because he's a creative player and he's going to provide goals. Another guy who did really good, Antonio Donnarumma. what did they call him? The parasite brother at one point?
That's what
the
that's
Milan
the
Ultras?
The Curva said that, yeah, to him. He
First
had a good
of all,
match. His first ever minute for Milan, he started the game.
Gigio Donnarumma went out injured. Storari was warming up, expected to start. He didn't even get to play.
Destiny right here,
and
right?
Then Antonio Donnarumma, he actually killed it. He did extremely well performing. He was emotional. He was crying.
Except that VAR called in the beginning. The good thing they took it out.
It was like offside. It was definitely offside.
It was offside
because
for sure.
Ranocchia was blocking the view. Bonucci, the day after Capello kind of rammed him with that defensive
He had
call.
a decent game.
He did have. Even I'm saying this. He actually did pretty well.
But then again, I don't want to credit Milan so much because Inter were really poor too. Like, we're giving them a lot of credit. Let's see what Gattuso does in the league now. I want to see if he continues this run. Hopefully, it gives them some firepower.
I agree with you, and I'm super happy for Gattuso. He was on his. He was standing up the entire match. He transmits this passion to his team. And can Milan? This is the question. Can Milan build off this momentum? He said, this is one of our most important games of the season. He said, if we get a result today, this is what he said yesterday, if we got a result, this could change the rest of our season. So, can this change the rest of the season? And on the opposite side of things, Spalletti, once again, second interview after the match where he lost to Sassuolo, tonight he said, we lack courage and we need to really go for it. We're lacking that belief that we could do it. A little bit strange. What do Inter need to do? Are they just in a poor run of form? Is this something that we're going to consistently see from Inter? And as we said, Milan next will play Lazio in the Coppa Italia, which is definitely going to be a tough one because we know Lazio did beat Fiorentina 1-0 yesterday. But guys, down below, how do you feel? Milan fans, Mike, you guys definitely going to be excited in the comment section below. Inter fans, let me know what you think. And all other Serie A fans, we want to hear from you. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
Ciao, guys.
Ragazzi.